Okay, quick story time. So I was quickly reminded by God about how the work I have done throughout my life and where He has brought me from allowed me to get my keys back. And if y'all don't know what keys are, I'm going to tell you what keys are. The keys are the authority that was given unto you by Christ Jesus when He died on the cross. He went to hell, grabbed the keys, and gave them to you. But the enemy's job is to try to make you give your keys up. There is literally no way that you can do that, though, because he is not the same devil from when Adam and Eve got punked out their spot. You know what I'm saying? No. So he'll try to deceive you with his tricks and whatever, and try to get you to verbally give up your keys. But God reminded me about how the time when I was younger, right? When I was younger, I remember my father gave me the keys to his apartment, and I had it on a really beautiful ring amongst my other house keys, right? Because, like I lived with my mom at that time. There was a time that I had traveled to go see my dad, but by the time I got to the door, my keys were not there. I don't know where my keys were, but my keys were gone. So I could not get in my father's house. Are you with me? Now, just to parallel that, Jesus' promise is that when he left, mind you, he gave us keys. That when we do the good work as Christians and when we are out here proclaiming the gospel and we are following his example, we have a place to his father's house. Okay? That is the reward. Keep in mind, I was about I want to say I was like 18, 19. Probably was like 19, almost 20. I think I was like 19 when I lost my keys. And during this time, I was going through a lot because your girl, I was rebellious. I was rebellious. I also was smoking and drinking and I was partying. I was trying to live it up. You know what I'm saying? I lost the keys to my father's house and could not get in. I called him. He wasn't answering. But luckily, his girlfriend, I was able to call her and because I had her on speed dial. I was able to call her and she was able to pick me up and I was able to have a place to stay. Now, mind you, when this all happened, it was during the nighttime, okay? I'm talking about it was late at night. And I'm pretty sure my dad was like, not, he was asleep. However, I still had a place provided for me until it was morning time. God reminded me of that because even though we land ourselves in places where we forget our keys, He's not a man that should lie, and He always will provide us with a place of safety. He's still going to be with us to make sure that no harm and no evil comes to us. And then we do the work to get back our keys. You know what I'm saying? So now here I am as an adult, 30 years old, and now I have my keys. Okay, I have my spiritual keys, my authority, because I had relearned what it means to have power and confidence in the authority given unto you and how you have the ability to do the likeness of God and to speak and decree and declare a thing. Like Job 22 verse 28 says, should you decide and decree a thing, then that shall be done. The request will be fulfilled. Okay? Now I know that. And now I have my physical keys to my house. Hello, somebody. To my spiritual house where I can go to my father because I'm doing the work. Okay? And I also have my physical keys. So if you're out here and you lost your keys before, trust that God is still protecting you. Trust that He's still with you. And trust that you will have your keys back. You are going to command your keys back. Your keys will come back to you. You may have to do some work. You might have to be a good steward over them keys. But don't let the enemy punk you out of forgetting your keys or misplacing your keys. And don't give your keys up to nobody. So I pray that this was a word for someone, because it was definitely a word for me, and I couldn't do nothing but to give you this word before I did anything else. God bless you, and may you continue to use your authority. You have the power of life and death in this thing, so use it wisely. Love y'all.